All right, so we've made a contact and we've sent QSL cards out. Now you're also going to be receiving QSL cards. And while you may receive a considerable number of paper cards that need to be scanned, the vast majority of the cards you're going to get are going to be digital images, and they're going to come from one of two sources. They're going to either come from Quick QSL or they're going to come from the CC Logger program. Cards received from both of these sources are considered digital QSLs. It's going to come in an email, and it's going to look something like this. This is a Quick QSL from Kilo Golf 5 Fox Sierra. So I'm going to click on that so that it shows this image. Then I'm going to click on that, and it shows what I can do with that image. And what I want to do with it, because it's digital, is I want to do a save as. Okay, it's going to bring up a place for that card to go, and you want it to go into this file path: local disk C, legacy apps, Century Club Logger, digital QSL images. When you're sure that your path is correct and the file name is highlighted, you're going to click Save. That has now put the file into the digital QSL images folder, and we'll show you how to deal with that here in just a little bit. In a previous section of this video, I showed you how to receive a digital QSL and save it in the appropriate folder. The reason we do that is because within CC Logger there is a module that will grab those QSLs, find the logbook entry that they match, mark the logbook as QSL received, and attach or marry that QSL through a process we call cataloging. Marry that QSL to your logbook entry. And it's really pretty simple.
So we start the process by going to the top of the page and clicking on the QSL pull down. Then click the Catalog Digital QSL Images line, and that brings up the window for that process. I have pre-populated the Digital QSL Images folder with 4 digital QSL images. The first digital image is from Quick QSL, for which I do have a matching QSO in my logbook, and it's from November 2 X-Ray Tango Tango. The expected result is that this QSL will be matched and cataloged. The second digital image is from CC Logger, for which I have a matching QSO in my logbook, from KL70R. The expected result is that this QSL will be matched and cataloged. The next image is a digital image from CC Logger that does not match any QSOs in my logbook. It is also from Kilo Lima 7 Oscar Romeo. The expected result is that this QSO will be automatically created, cataloged, and logged with a sent code of Q. The last image in the digital QSL images folder is a screenshot I have saved from a JPEG, but it does not contain the metadata in the file name to be matched, and that is from Whiskey November 1 Foxtrot. The expected result is that this QSL will be dumped into the scanned images folder for manual cataloging. So what we do, we're in the window, we click the process button. So now the process is done, and it has logged these 3 QSLs to my logbook. If we look at the bottom here, November 2 X-Ray Tango Tango, the image was saved in the contact, and it was copied into the QSL cards folder. Here's the one from KL70R that was a legitimate contact, but I already had an image saved for that one, so what it did was it replaced that image with the new image and copied it to the QSL cards folder. The third one here is also from KL70R, but this is the one where Dean had me portable in Hawaii, and I've never been to Hawaii. So what it did was it created a new contact with that image. So you look below here, total number of QSLs saved 1, total number of QSLs replaced 1, total number of QSLs added 1. Processing done, but down at the bottom you see a little bit more information. This says that there was a screenshot that was moved to the scanned images folder. That would be the WN1F QSL that I made into a JPEG, but it did not have the metadata. So let's go ahead and close this window. Now, let's look for KL70R. And if we scan down through these contacts, we're going to find, here we go, right here. You see KL70R Mobile Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. If you come over here, what it did was it made a new contact for me, and it put a Q in the sent column to let me know that this has been a generated contact. So since I know this was not a good contact, what I would do is delete it by clicking on that line, coming up here to the minus symbol, clicking that, and clicking OK to delete the record. If it was a good contact and just for some reason it was not in my logbook, then I would open that contact up. I would assign my station configuration for wherever I was when I made that QSO, and I would also send a card out to the individual and mark it as sent to complete everything. The last image in the process was one that was skipped and placed in the scanned images folder. We will cover that process in a subsequent video. This process is covered in much more detail in the user's guide. Look for the section called Checking in and Cataloging QSLs and a subsection called Cataloging Digital QSL Images. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.